Hi guys, it's me Karen, and we have come back to do the part 2 of this book here by Rita Berman, and we're doing the little duckies, little frog, the double page. And we did the little duckies yesterday, and I'm going to be doing some of the cattails. There's some on both sides, and I wanted to get the little frog done. We're going to see how far we can get today. So we're going to go ahead and start on the little cattails that we have here. Pulled out all the black or brown colored tones, not too many of the yellowish ones, but we'll throw this dark tan in here too. And I'll name the pencils when I'm coloring. Also, I will put them in the description box down below, along with the coloring pencils color set that we used for the ducks. It'll also be included. They'll just be listed in the order that they are used. I will put the brown tones underneath their own little section, so you'll know which ones, if you watch the video, which ones we used for the cattails. So I'll get the camera down a little closer and we will get started. Okay, we're going to start with, I'm just going to pick one here. Well, these three. We'll try these three out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a bug brown, which is a scorpion, and a foxy brown, which is black widow, and a mustard from the Cobra set. Why not? We're going to go with this one here just to start, and we're going to put mustard up here at the top, kind of giving it a light angle from the sun that's over on that side. So we'll do a light on that side there. Then we'll come in with the foxy brown and kind of go over that. And kind of bring it out to the other side. Kind of putting medium pressure on this. I want all these to be a different color, so I'm going to leave a little space here, go lighter on the edge to the, what was this one now? The brown bug. Which has kind of got a red tone to it, which is kind of pretty. So we're going to do that on this side. Kind of heavy pressure there, and then lighter going into the other colors. And we'll go back in with the foxy brown. Make sure we're blended nicely. A little more pressure on that. And then make sure our mustard is nice and dark too. Okay. That'd be one. Make sure we got it all covered down here. There we go. Noisy car out there. Okay, we're going to put those pencils down for right now. Grab another set of 3 colors. Okay, so we have here Cobra in gold, Scorpion in dark tan, and Cobra in chestnut. So we're going to do this one. So this is the gold first. And then we'll bring in our next one, which is the dark tan. And then we will bring in the chestnut. Okay, go back in with the dark tan. Just make sure they're all blended together, and back in with gold. And there we go, number 2. Okay, we're going to pull out Honeycomb for a light one. I'm going to have 3 sets of colors here. And this will be an interesting, kind of a darker one. So Honeycomb in the Scorpion, Dark Chocolate in the Scorpion, and Tarantula in the Black Widow. Tarantula is our mid-tone, so we'll go up here to this one. And we're going to put down our Honeycomb first. I think we'll do this one here too. Kind of looks like a corn on the cob. Okay, then we will bring in the Tarantula, which is our second color. Okay, oh, down here too. Forget if I'm doing 2, I gotta remember to finish the second one. Then the dark chocolate. Okay, go back in with the gold. Firmer pressure here just to make sure we get all that blended. Back in with the Tarantula. And a tiny bit more of the dark brown there. Okay. Then we'll go back with our combination here and put one there. So that is the gold, dark tan, and chestnut. So we'll do this one, gold first. I think we'll do this one. This will be interesting. Then in with the dark tan. And then in with the chestnut. The outside of these I'm going to do in a dark color. Not sure if I'm going to do it in black or something else, but we're going to leave that for now. Okay, the big one here, we're going to do with these three colors, the mustard, foxy brown, and brown bug. Names of these. Okay. What is this one again? Mustard. I don't know, the thought just went through my head. They kind of look like corn dogs, and I'm putting mustard down on a foxy brown bug. So this one is the foxy brown. And now our brown bug. We'll go back in with our foxy brown. Just want to get all those blended nicely. And then our mustard. Okay, so there are our little cattails on this side. We have a couple on the other side, so I'm going to just scooch the book over. And we're going to do, there are only 3 here, so we can just use one set on each one. So since I have the mustard and that on this side, we'll do that one here. So the mustard has to change side. There's our sun, so we have to have the light side on this side. Put the mustard down. Our brown fox, foxy brown. And then our brown bug. Go back in with our foxy brown. And our mustard. Okay, we'll go in with this set, whatever this one is. The dark tan, the gold, and the chestnut. So going in with the gold first. Dark tan. Chestnut. And then just in reverse order to get everything blended nice. Okay, and then our last set for the last one over here. So this one is the Honeycomb, Tarantula, and Dark Chocolate. So in first with the Honeycomb. Tarantula. And the Dark Chocolate. Reverse order. And there we have those. So since we have those, the kitty tails done, kitty tails, cat tails, I'm going to scoot it up here so you can see the little frog we're going to do. Move the brands out of the way. And it looks to me like I'm going to have to get out some pencils. We don't want a brown frog, so hold on a moment. Okay, before I get to the frog, I really should do the rest of these little cattails. I didn't think about doing their stems, but I'm going to do them in kind of some really dark green. So Huntsman is a brown, and that's a black widow. Then we have a opal green, which is a really dark green, a Fang green, black widow. The opal green is Cobra. And then the lightest color I have is olive green, which is a scorpion. And how I'm going to manage to smush all these colors in this tiny little stem is beyond me, but I'm going to try. So we're going to kind of go up here and put a little of the Huntsman. Try to say it right. And because it's the darkest on the side away from the sun, we're going to put a little of it on that side. Okay, then we're going to go in with the opal green right on top and bring it down. It's a nice dark color. Go kind of light up on here. Tiny bit on that side. Okay. Then we will go in with the Fang green right on top of everybody and bringing it down a little further. Up here. I'm going to kind of take it into this flower down here. Follow the stem down a little. It goes in there somewhere. Okay, then we're going to take in the olive green. We're going to add that in. Good, I don't see it any further down, so we'll just go there. Bring it up. This side. All the way around again. We're going to go back in with the Huntsman to knock down the greenness. Get a little more brown there. You can bring that into the cattail itself if you like. little in down at the base. Okay, and basically that is how all of those little stems are going to be done. I'll do one more, and then we'll do the rest of those off camera. So the Huntsman here first. And then the Opal, green, and then the Fang, green. I'll get used to these names sooner or later. I think that's as far as that goes. That looks to be this flower that comes down through here, so that's as far as we'll go there. Olive green. And then back in with the Huntsman. And there we go. So we'll save those colors. Then we're going to get down and work on defroggy. Might bring some of those colors down into the frog. I like that Huntsman color a lot. And it kind of looks like I've got my color chart out. We can go with forest for my froggy. And we can use the Fang green, and we want some fancy pink too. I like my frogs to have a little pink in their tummy. Okay, where is fancy pink? There we go. Okay, fancy pink, and we'll use some of these up here. So I did get forest out, so we're going to try down here and put some forest in. Kind of the darkest area here. And we'll have a little dark, well, we can go across here. Gonna have dark on his legs here. I don't know, I'm going to go over all these little things. Some darkness in and around his toes. Okay, put a little back here on the back leg, a little darker. And then on his eyes, we're going to go kind of dark here, and just kind of bring it up and over. And his other eye, just bring it up. Kind of a divot here. He's nosy. Right about there. Okay, we're going to put in some of the pink before I get too far into the frog. I like to put just a little touch underneath his mouth and on his tummy. Okay, you'll barely see that when we finish coloring him. We're going to throw a little of that Huntsman in here. So I want to bring in some brown too. So what color are your frogs? Ours over here in Washington State are more or less green frogs. We have some toads that are brown. So I'm kind of adding both colors into this guy. We don't have any fancy guys with multicolors. So we were always taught that green frogs are fine, brown toads are fine. Anything that's pretty and colorful, stay away from. They're poisonous. So we never really go out and look for frogs. Hear them, but don't look for them. Okay, kind of give him a sloped back here a little bit. I'm going to bring in some of the olive green. Lighten up this area up on the top. That leg. A little around his eye. Right in here. Just go over that brown we put in. Just a nice light color coming down. Go right to the pink. Bring it up. Just turn the pencil so the sharper edge is on that. Put a little more pressure. Leave this as light as you can. Pressure in the back. Color in the feet. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here, is turn the pencil so the sharp edge is on that. Put a little more pressure on it. Okay. We're going to go back in with the that's a hard one for me to say. Huntsman. Just kind of go over his back a little bit, make it a little darker. His back leg, make it a little darker. Along the bottom of this leg. Then on the inside of that one, his elbow, and along this little bumpy line. Around his eye. And his nose. Just kind of bring the color down a little into there. I don't exactly know what color these little bumpy things should be, but we're going to go in with a light coat of the brown right around the leg. Then we'll bring in some let's see, dark tan. And we'll just carry that into the body too. Put some in the toesies. Then we'll go back in with the olive green. Go over everything up here. And make sure it blends nicely. Okay, then we're going to bring in some Casper. It's out here somewhere. Casper is the black with a white. And we're just going to blend the green and the pink together here. Add a little extra light down here. A little up here. in this area here. Okay, then we have to figure out his eye. Frog's eyes are different. That's the best way I can put it. We're going to go in with a dark chocolate, if I can find that one. Okay. Kind of going to go sharpen it first. I need a sharp point. Okay. Go up here. We're going to darken this area up here. Bring some down here. We're going to be skipping that iris there, or the pupil. And then we're going to add in some dark tan down here. We're going to add some over here too. Throw in a little under the eye. Up here in the nose. Okay, then we're going to take the black, which is the Black Widow pencil. And we're going to add in more of a line across their shape. Okay. Then we're going to throw in a little bit of Posca here. I'm going to throw in a dot down here. Kind of a little line here. We'll color that in after it dries. We're also going to give him like a bigger little nose here. This is the chocolate, so we're just going to darken that up. And then darken his little dots. So we're going to do those in the chocolate. They're so small, you just put a little dot in there. And now the little colorings down here, I think I'm going to go in with a darker green if I have one. What do I have? The opal green. See if that'll work here. That might be okay, or we can bring in the turquoise. Let me sharpen that. I'm sorry, keep bumping the camera. Let's see. Kind of like the turquoise. It'll bring over the color from the ducks too. Looks nice with the pink. Throw a little end down here too. I tend to do that a lot. Just pick a color and start throwing it in. One thing I like about these pencils is you can just layer and layer on them. I think he's rather cute. This frog's go. Just add a little bit of green onto the white that we put down. And there we have a frog before I play around with him too much. So we have the frog. Oh, we got a cricket. Do the cricket here too real quick, and then I think that will be it for this portion of the video. Cricket, cricket, cricket. What do I got? I've got greens. We're going to do the cricket in green. I want a little yellow in him too, so we're going to grab the gold. Should do the mustard. Mustard was a good one. Yeah, I'll put some mustard on our cricket. Okay. Kind of give him a green there and then kind of a yellow belly. I'm going to do him kind of green. Our crickets around here, well, not crickets, we have grasshoppers, are brown. So we're going to give him more of a yellowish color to his green. But his green is also going to be kind of light. This is the olive. Okay, then we'll go in with a little bit of, what do I have here? We'll go in with the Huntsman. Get him a little browner here. Then we'll go back in with the, let's try another green. What do I have out for greens? It's black, it's not green. We have Fang green. Throw some of that in there. Just going over the Huntsman color. It just helps to give this a nice shadow. Go over the mustard, it gives it a nice lighter color. And I might throw some turquoise in him too. If I can remember where I put the turquoise. I was just using it. Yep. I was. There it is. Okay, way over there. So I'm going to throw a little turquoise in on the top of his leg. Whoops, went out of lines. Oh well. Up here on his face. Go right over his eye. His belly. Okay, and then we're going to bring back in the mustard. Then just blend all that nicely together. Going to bring in the black, darken up that area there underneath his wing. Really darken up around the head separated from the little collar here, under the collar, and darken up his eye a bit. On the top of their leg. Back tip of his wing and his little tail. Tips of his toes. There we go. Okay, so a little grasshopper done. I'll take a picture when I'm done with all the little green on the cattails. When I finish this, I'll take a picture of the whole page, and that'll be end of part 2. And I will see you in part 3. Thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in part 3. Bye now. Take care.